in a shocking and bold move that is sure to send shockwaves across the global economy. China has announced sweeping restrictions on the export of critical aviation and aerospace equipment to the U.S. and the E.U. This audacious decision is not merely a trade policy adjustment, but a direct and vehement counterattack against what Beijing perceives as relentless and hypocritical U.S. aggression. For too long, the U.S. has wielded sanctions and tariffs as weapons of economic warfare, punishing China, while hypocritically relying on its technology and manufacturing prowess. The Chinese government's announcement is a clear declaration. China will not be bullied or coerced into submission. This provocative stance is bound to escalate tensions to unprecedented levels, potentially igniting a full-blown trade war that could cripple global markets and disrupt international relations. Stay with us till the end as we unravel the intricacies of this explosive development and its far-reaching implication. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. China plans to restrict exports of billions of dollars worth of aviation equipment, technology, and software as part of an effort to bolster national security. The restrictions, which begin on July 1, are on aircraft and aerospace engines and structural parts, equipment for engine manufacturing, and software and technology. The controls also include tools, molds, fixtures, and other equipment for making materials such as superplastics bonded with titanium, aluminum, and alloys. China's Commerce Ministry, General Administration of Customs, and Central Military Commission jointly announced the new rules on Thursday. Companies that seek to send the products to other countries will need an export permit. The joint statement said, the United States and China both have restricted exports of products, technology, and equipment because of national security interests. China also imposed sanctions against some U.S. aerospace and defense contractors to retaliate against weapon sales to Taiwan. The new rules aren't intended to target a single country or region. China exported about $7.2 billion in products covered by the pending restrictions, $1 billion of which went to the United States. During the first 4 months of the year, customs data show China's move to impose these restrictions is seen as a direct response to the ongoing economic and political tensions with the U.S. and the E.U. over the past few years. The relationship between China and the Western world has grown increasingly strained, with trade wars, tariffs, and sanctions becoming common tools of diplomacy and economic policy. The Chinese government has criticized the U.S. for its aggressive stance in punitive measures, arguing that such actions undermine global trade norms and escalate geopolitical tensions. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. In recent statements, Chinese officials have highlighted the irony of the U.S. imposing sanctions on Chinese companies while simultaneously relying on Chinese manufacturing and technology. They argue that the sanctions are not only unfair but also counterproductive as they disrupt global supply chains and hurt businesses on both sides. This latest move by China is intended to send a clear message that it will not stand idly by while its interests are targeted. The new export controls are expected to have significant implications for the global aerospace industry. Companies in the U.S. and E.U. and rely on Chinese components and technology will need to seek alternative suppliers, which could lead to increased costs and delays. Additionally, the need for export permits will add a layer of bureaucracy and uncertainty, potentially slowing down projects and affecting timelines. China's decision to impose these restrictions also reflects its broader strategy to become more self-reliant in key industries. Over the past decade, China has invested heavily in its aerospace sector, aiming to develop homegrown capabilities and reduce dependence on foreign technology. The restrictions on exports can be seen as part of this effort to protect and nurture its domestic industry. Controls, in terms of enhanced security and industrial growth, outweigh the potential costs. Dynamic in action. Or enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. By imposing these controls, China is not only responding to U.S. actions, but also asserting its own economic sovereignty. The move underscores the growing importance of technology and innovation in global power dynamics as countries vie for dominance in critical sectors. In this context, The aerospace industry is a key battleground. Advances in aviation and aerospace technology are crucial for national defense, economic growth, and technological leadership. As such, control over these technologies is a strategic priority for many countries, leading to intense competition and frequent clashes. The situation is further complicated by the complex interdependencies of the global supply chain. In today's interconnected world, few countries can produce advanced technologies entirely on their own. Instead, they rely on a network of suppliers and partners, each contributing specialized components and expertise. This makes the imposition of export controls and sanctions particularly disruptive, as they can affect multiple players across the supply chain. For companies caught in the middle, navigating these geopolitical tensions is a daunting task. Businesses must balance the need to comply with government regulations against the imperative to maintain operational efficiency and market competitiveness. This often requires difficult decisions and strategic adjustments as firms seek to adapt to a rapidly changing environment. There is a growing recognition that unilateral actions and retaliatory measures are not sustainable solutions, and that a more collaborative approach is needed to ensure stability and growth. However, achieving this will require significant effort and goodwill from all parties involved. As the situation continues to unfold, it will be crucial to monitor the impact of China's new export controls. In the longer term, the restrictions could accelerate efforts to develop more self-sufficient and resilient supply chains. This could lead to increased investment in domestic industries and greater collaboration among like-minded countries. However, it could also result in a more fragmented and competitive global market, with higher costs and greater complexity for businesses. Ultimately, the outcome will depend on how stakeholders respond to the challenges and opportunities presented by the new rules. Companies that are proactive and innovative in their approach are likely to fare better, while those that are slow to adapt may struggle. Policymakers, meanwhile, will need to strike a balance between protecting national interests and fostering international cooperation. China's decision to restrict highlights the complex interplay of national security, economic interests, and technological competition that defines the modern global economy. As the world navigates these challenges, it will be essential to seek solutions that promote stability, growth, and collaboration. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out these videos showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.